Showing We Care, the Journey's special offering through January 31st, 2010.
Hi, I'm Nilson Searcy, lead pastor of the Journey Church. 7 years ago, when our church began, we set out with a desire to love God, love people, and show care for those around us. God has brought us from small beginnings and has given us the privilege and ability to touch thousands of lives for His glory. The Bible teaches us that to whom much is given, much is expected. And as this year draws to a close, I am amazed to look back on all that God has done through our church. From the setting of the goal to impact 1 million New Yorkers through servant evangelism, to launching the Journey Queens, increasing our efforts to start new churches and assist those who suffer from the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Our church, like never before, has made a lasting difference this year. We have much to be thankful for, but we also have much work to do. That's why I'm thrilled as I look forward to the chance that we have to make a decisive impact in our city and around the world over the coming year through the Showing We Care special offering. Much is expected from us, and that means we're being used and blessed. I believe that in 2010, God is leading us to
Show We Care for missions.
Mission opportunities surround us every day. A simple walk through the city can bring us face to face with the innumerable needs right here on our doorstep. Those needs are amplified on a national and worldwide level. And Jesus teaches us to go and make disciples of all nations. By starting new churches in the U.S., working with other mission-minded churches to support thousands of missionaries worldwide, and dramatically expanding our impact in South Africa to those orphaned by HIV/AIDS. The number of people that we can impact directly depends on our commitment to them and to each other.
Showing We Care through servant evangelism in our city.
Over the last 7 years as a church, we've seen nearly 800 people baptized, and 1/3 of those trace the beginning of their spiritual journey to a servant evangelism outreach. In 2010, we will build on the success of this year's 1 million servant evangelism touches and continue to show God's love in a practical way to our city.
Showing We Care for the poor and needy.
Jesus taught that when we show compassion for those in need, we are showing our love for Him. In 2010, we will continue to support organizations in New York, like Graffiti Community Ministries, that are meeting the physical and spiritual needs of the poor. As a church, we can make a difference in their lives by helping them find food, clothing, shelter, and education.
Showing We Care through benevolence and counseling.
In the wake of one of the most difficult financial crises of our lifetime, many people in our church are finding it hard to make it. That's why over this last year, we saw record requests for benevolence, and we expect the same for 2010. Because of your generous giving to the Showing We Care special offering, we will be able to come alongside of people in stress due to difficult financial times, a death in the family, or a need for Christian counseling.
Showing We Care for our children and capital improvements.
In 2010, we are taking our Journey Kids ministry to a new level. We have planned improvements in all of our locations over the course of the next year that will help you ensure that this is the best hour of your child's week, and that will put us in the best place to invest in your family spiritually. We also know that in order for our church to continue creating unique and relevant opportunities for people to know Christ and grow in their faith at the Sunday service, we must continue to invest in our equipment, facility setup, transportation, and resourcing. Jesus teaches us in Matthew chapter 9, verse 29, that according to your faith will it be done to you. The Showing We Care offering is a special offering that stretches us to give above and beyond our regular tithes and offerings. Giving sacrificially in order to meet the opportunities that we've been called to requires taking a step of faith. I invite you to give sacrificially to this special offering, to allow God to stretch your faith, to allow God to grow you, to allow God to make a difference through you in our city, in our country, and around the world. Now is the time to show that we care.